I'm now going to try the burger. Smells good. Oh, that's really nice. The pancakes are a little strange wrapped around the burger, but I do make it taste really nice. Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make these delicious pancake burgers. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my really delicious pancake burgers. This recipe is really easy and these burgers are so yummy. As Pancake Day is nearly upon us, I thought it'd be a perfect time to share this recipe. So for this recipe I have about 200 grams of almond flour in this bowl here, and then to that I'm going to add 100 grams of tapioca starch. Now I have a slight gluten intolerance, so I always like to use an alternative flour. You will need to use almond flour for these pancakes as well. Ground almonds doesn't work as well, I have to say. And the tapioca starch just helps to glue everything together. So I'm just going to mix those two together like so. And then to that, I'm going to add some baking powder. So I've got a teaspoon of baking powder and I've got half a teaspoon of salt here as well. And I'm just going to pop those in like so. And then to that I'm going to add 2 eggs. So I've got 2 large eggs that I've just cracked and put into a bowl. And then I'm also going to add about 300 ml of milk as well. And what I'm going to do is just mix these ingredients together until it forms a pancake batter. And I'm going to store this in the fridge for a couple of hours before I cook it off. Now in the original recipe I did cook these pancakes in a frying pan, but for this recipe I think I'm actually going to bake them in the oven. So you're going to get a bit of a square pancake with your burger. So yes, I think that's what I'm going to do today. So as I said, I'm just going to store this pancake mixture in the fridge for a couple of hours. So when it hits the baking tray, hopefully it will cook really nicely. So yes. Right, I'm going to put the lid on now. And I'm going to pop this into the fridge, as I said, for a couple of hours. And next I'm going to be making the burgers. Next I'm going to make the burgers. So for this part of the recipe I have about 4 tablespoons of ground flaxseed here. You can use breadcrumbs if you want to, or again you could use almond flour as well. And I'm going to add about 2 big tablespoons of tamari to that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of dried mixed herbs as well. So about a teaspoon of that. And I'm going to mix those together. In fact, I think I might add a little bit more tamari because that's quite dry there. So I'm going to add another couple of tablespoons of tamari, like so. I'm just going to leave that to sit and soak for a few minutes. So that's going to act like an egg in the burgers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the carrots to the mixing bowl with the ground beef in, the minced beef. I've got about 500 grams of minced beef. So this recipe serves 4 people. And then I'm just going to add salt and pepper to that as well. Salt and pepper to your taste, but I do find meat needs to be seasoned quite well. So I'm just going to add a big pinch of sea salt as well to that. And then I'm going to add in the flaxseed to the bowl, like so. And then I'm going to go and dampen my hands and I will mix this together and make the burgers. I have dampened my hands and I'm going to mix these ingredients together just by scrunching them like so. And then in a moment, once all of these have been mixed in together really well, I shall form the burgers. So these burgers and the pancake mix can be made the day before and stored in the fridge if you want to. So, or you could make both the pancake mix and the burgers and put them into the freezer and then just defrost them when you want to eat them. All of the ingredients in these burgers and pancakes are freezable, so you can make a load of this and freeze it if you like to do that sort of thing. Personally, I prefer things cooked freshly if you can, if you've got the time to do it. I know not everybody has the time, so. And also, if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out and I would really appreciate it as well. So now I'm going to form the burgers. So I'm going to split the mixture into four equal parts, as equal as possible. And then I'm just going to push the mixture between the palms of my hands. And I'm going to put a dimple in there as well, and that dimple will hopefully help to stop the burger from rising too much, so it's much more of a flat burger when you eat it. So I'm just going to put that on the plate, so I'll show you that again. So I'm going to grab the mixture and I'm going to flatten it out between my hands until I form a burger shape, like so. And then, while it's in my hand, I'm just going to put a dimple in the middle, as I said, to stop it from rising. And I'm just going to continue to make the rest of the burgers, and I've got to go and dampen my hands again. As you can see, I have finished making the burgers and I'm going to pop these into the fridge along with the pancake mix. Once these have been in the fridge for a couple of hours, I will preheat my oven and I will put a baking tray in at the same time. So when the burgers come out of the fridge, they will hit a hot baking tray and hopefully we'll get a nice crispy outside of a burger and a really juicy inside. So yes, as I said, I'm off to pop these into the fridge for a couple of hours. My oven has preheated and I am cooking off one burger. I'm going to have this now and I'll cook Howard's and Ted's later. So I've put the burger into the baking tray. This is a Pampered Chef baking tray, so I don't really need to add any oil to this, it's non-stick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop this into the oven for about 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes I will add the pancakes to the oven as well. I've transferred the pancake mixture from the jug to a sheet baking tray. So what I did was I oiled the sheet baking tray and then I just simply poured the pancake mixture into the baking tray and I spread it as evenly as I possibly could, and now I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes or until it turns a lovely golden brown colour. The burger and the chips are done. The pancake is still cooking, so I'm going to leave that in there for another 5 minutes, but I'm going to take these out and leave them to rest. Once the pancake is done, I'll show you, then I will serve some and let you know how it tastes, but this smells amazing right now. The pancake has finished cooking. It's a lovely golden brown colour. The trouble with my oven is it starts to go on a slope now. I think something's fallen out down the back there. So I've got a bit of a bigger pancake at one end than the other, but I don't mind. I'll have the bit at the other end, that's fine. So I'm going to cut this up and I will make it into a burger and then I will serve it and I'll let you know how it tastes. But as I said earlier, the burger smells amazing and so does the pancake. I have plated up and I'm now going to try the burger. It smells good. Oh, that's really nice. The pancakes are a little strange wrapped around the burger, but they do make it taste really nice, and that with a bit of ketchup on will be delicious. Pancakes are just a bit like having a loaf, like a slice of bread on either side, so yes, I'm really looking forward to this for my dinner this evening. That's how you make these delicious pancake burgers, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having these for our dinner this evening and they smell and taste so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!